Yes, Leafs Nation, it is Akil Augustine, and I am here in the media hotel room right beside the media workroom right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run around the hotel and find out where all these brilliant media minds are in regards to hockey and ask them where they see the Leafs going. All right, you ready? Let's go. All right, James, it's my turn to put you on the hot seat. Play GM and give me your predictions. Where are the Leafs going at 7?
I don't know where they will go. If Luke Schenn is still there, that's the guy I would take. But most lists have him 5 or 6, so I don't know if he'll still be there. If not, Filatov, the Russian.
Yep.
It's always a risk with these guys with the lack of a transfer agreement. But this is a guy who really wants to play in the NHL. He studied English. His family's very, very worldly, and he's a great hockey player. Failing those two guys, I think Kyle Beach is one of the most intriguing stories of the draft. And most people have him slated around 10 or 11, but they're worried that maybe he's a little bit of a head case. But he's really physical, he's got an edge, and I think he'd be perfect in Toronto. So one of those 3.
Okay, cool. So now a little bit more offbeat. I know that Maggie the Monkey makes playoff predictions.
Yeah.
Now, have you guys employed her services for the draft at all to see where the Leafs are going?
Can't ask me a question without the monkey. You just can't leave the monkey alone for once. 20 years in this business, damn monkey. The monkey does not make draft predictions, sadly. Stays in the zoo where she belongs. Hate the monkey.
All right, I'm here with Tony Ambrosio, who just put away his BlackBerry. You're getting all the last-minute information?
Getting all the details, yeah. Pretending to get the details, that's it.
Okay, so the question of the day is, at number 7, our beloved Maple Leafs, where do you see them going?
It's a great question. There are so many top-end defensemen at this draft. I think if one of those, 4 or 5 kids who are really highly rated are there, they'll take them. I think a guy like Luke Schenn really intrigues them. He's been described as an Adam Foote type of player. And maybe Alex Pietrangelo, who's kind of more of a Sergei Zubov offensive defenseman. I think those are 2 guys that would be high on Toronto's list. I think the wild card might be Kyle Beach. He's been described as a 6'3" version of Sean Avery.
I like him already.
Yeah, power forward who plays with a nasty bit of a mean streak in him. He's another guy I think that would certainly intrigue the Leafs. One of those 3 guys I'm predicting will be a Maple Leaf on Friday night.
Okay, so now what are the possibilities of there possibly being a trade in or out, higher up, lower down?
For the Maple Leafs?
Yeah.
You know what? I don't think the Leafs are going to make a trade. I think the Leafs like being where they are at number 7. I think they're going to get a very good player, and without having to sacrifice anybody on their roster to get a good player. So I think they'll stay at number 7 unless they get blown away with the deal to move up. I can't see them moving down. If they move anywhere, I think they'll be up.
Tony, thank you so much for your time.
Thanks, my friend.
Have a good one. So, Mike, I'm putting you on the spot now. I need the information. Let me know, who do you think the Leafs are taking at the 7th spot?
Well, before we start, I'm going to come out and say that I think that there's at least a 50% chance that they won't be in the 7th spot. When you look at Cliff Fletcher's history, I mean, he traded Wendell Clark on draft day.
True.
He's brought in guys like Paul DiPietro. He brought in Mike Ridley. He traded away on draft day Mike Gartner. He traded away Dave Gagne. This is all during draft week, and this was during his previous tenure. And he's on the record as saying he wants to redo this roster. So I think he's trying hard either to move up or to move down. But if he does keep the number 7 pick, there's a handful of guys. I think Mikkel Bodker, the forward from the Kitchener Rangers, got good wheels. He's a guy. Luke Schenn, I know they very much like the defenseman from the Kelowna Rockets. Alex Pietrangelo, he's a guy, but I'm not sure he's going to be around at 6 or 7, I should say, and I'm not sure Schenn will be either. And the interesting guy, and the guy that I think is going to affect a lot, and I always get this guy's name wrong, Nikita Filatov? Yes. I think that, you know what, I mean, a lot of teams are scared off by the fact there's no transfer agreement, but at the same time, he and his agents have said he wants to play over here, and if he's available at 7, I think the Leafs would take a long, hard look at him, but from what I'm hearing, he probably won't be around then. So there's a few options. I think there's a couple of wild cards at the top of the draft, but like I said, I'm almost of the opinion that I think that Cliff's going to do everything in his power to trade the pick.
As always, Mike, a wealth of knowledge. Thank you so much.
Thank you.